In 1836, a sewer worker accidentally discovered an old drain that ran directly into the Bank of England's gold vaults. Wait, I think I've heard this story before. He wrote the bank's director requesting a meeting in the vault at an hour of their choosing. He popped up out of the floor to greet them. Bonjour. I like when he says Guten Tag. I do kind of wonder how you accidentally stumble upon a massive vault of gold. What was this Chad doing though? Everyone in the British camp, the guy that said Gutsen, hi, Gutsen. Oh man. Are we doing so many different languages today? When someone sneezed. That's pretty awkward, but not as awkward as when the Trojan horse said bless you. Axis gets defeated. Those German officers, I am therefore leaving immediately for Argentina, where I intend to live as a goat. The German scientists though, I go to America! Yeah, they kind of got like a free vacation, huh? A free vacation in the US forever. Well, I guess some were taking vacations to Argentina, but kind of not the same. Oh, here we go. This woman is making her unborn child listen to ancient Greek music. Hello, my name is Toby, age 3, and I'm here at my first AA meeting. How dare you make your kid listen to ancient Greek music and not call him Alexander? 13th century English peasants after putting random French Latin words into everyday language. We're intellectually superior in every way. No, don't do that. We want to return to monkey. Don't let monkey dress in suit. Names of British cities, names of American cities. I'm so glad this is becoming a meme because all of our cities are just like stolen from other places. Or we get a little fancy and we slap new in front of it. USA using the metric system for their pew-pews. USSR using imperial for their pew-pews. This is all so confusing. Another prank from these two. I'm tired of all these pranks. Last prank these two pulled was in Cuba and the world almost ended. Just a prank, bro! Time magazine. The man who will be king. This is actually the queen's reaction. She's been laughing for how long she's been around for? Millions of years? This is actually kind of sad. But don't forget, if she's a million years, this dude's like 1,000,004 years. He's slightly older. When your museum ships would make second most powerful navy. This is so crazy. If we ever needed to just like, you know, recommission them, can't we? And we have to like pull out all the museum stuff. Which one is the one in Hawaii? I went to that one. Blow my mind. The medieval era lasted from the fall of the Roman Empire to the fall of the Roman Empire. What? This might be a little too big brain for me. Is this specifically talking about the Eastern Roman Empire? This is when like Spark fell, and then when Byzantium fell, that was the entire medieval. Yeah. If we ever want to colonize space, San Marino is our next target. San Marino, if we're coming for you. Frick France! All my homies hate the French, and we have these lovely young gentlemen from Portugal, the UK, and Spain. Pretty sure pretty much everyone in the world has at one point probably despised France. They don't know. France oofed 22... Oh, what? That's definitely, this is me right here, because I did not know that. Since 1963, watches were invented in 1868. People in 1867 stares at sun for days. Come on, when's happy hour? Did you look at the floor? Air siren goes off. Everyone starts running. That deaf guy at Pearl Harbor. Oh no, please don't tell me this is historically accurate, because I mean, chances are there probably was at least one, no? Soviet architecture is so boring, am I right? Thank you, yes, I'm all about this meme format. I'm seeing a lot of this pop up. Our suburbs are so boring. I used to live in a suburb my whole life. I'd honestly rather live in some Soviet architecture. You can do so much fun stuff in here. What am I supposed to do here? Say hi to Karen as she walks her dog for the 7th time today? Ancient Romans be like, I'm gonna wear this to battle. I think ancient Romans have just become my waifu. Let's just hope they be looking as thick as my waifu. But for else, how could you defeat this in battle? They'd be looking too good. How US history is taught? Superman. What actually happened? This dude from The Boys. Oh god, Twitter with history subjects. I would bet that's likely the same in every country though. Nobody is going to point out the terrible things their country has done. Good point. One outlier though. Germany, who spends half a school year discussing, do we even need to finish that? We know what they discuss. Am I a joke to you? Yeah, they do things differently in Germany. Look guys, I invented the concept of zero. Nice. Now we can calculate the number of girlfriends you have. LMAO, nerd. Quietly sobs. I like this inclusion right here. There's always an argument. Sumerians, Chinese, Indians, and Mayans all helped. Dude, this guy's the bane of my existence. If he never discovered zero, I'd have one girlfriend right now. Because didn't we just basically use one when we didn't have zero before? Is it bring your knife to work day or something? Julius Cheeser, probably. Hey Julius, just call in Brutus. He's your #1 man. He'll probably help. Too bad he had a bunch of fake friends. Christmas Day in WW1, British sector. Everyone having a great time. They all came together for a little meal. Christmas Day in WW1, Canadian sector. Better to give than to receive, eh? Don't mess with the Canadians. They are scary. They just try to hide it from us. So apparently the Canadians didn't participate in the Christmas Day truce. Ah yes, this is what I needed more of. Fruit history. California being the largest peach producer in the US. South Carolina being 5 times smaller, but becoming the 2nd largest producer in 1984. Let's go, South Carolina. Again, other states dabbing on us Californians. Nike, I don't know, is the most famous Austrian since Mozart. Objection. I make this mistake all the time. I always call him like the no-no German leader. But it's really confusing because not everyone knows he's Austrian. Everyone forgets he's Austrian. Austrian. I'm sorry, Austria. What's the first thing you notice when an army approaches you? Any Roman general? The audacity. How dare you approach me with my thick, luscious thighs? Wrap these around your neck. Tsunami disrupts the Mongolian invasion twice. The Japanese. A blessing from the Lord. Japan got so lucky. It's such that event is still like, what are the odds? How? Well-written, structured, original joke. An Englishman. No reaction. The French. Wheeze. But the only thing funnier than the French is the British. Marcus Brutus. There is one person in the US named Marcus Brutus. Julius Caesar. There is one person in the US named Julius Caesar. Run! Egyptologists be like, yep, it's still there. Kind of confused about this one. Is this like a joke because Egypt's been around for like 3,000 years? 5,000 years? I don't even know. The European powers conquering half of the world. The Empire of Japan. How dare you portray the Empire of Japan as just like this little girl. Although I did see the movie. The little girl was pretty powerful. Fun fact, I was gonna tweet out about it. There's an ending scene with the Cold War map in the background of some generals. And instead of only having East Germany as USSR controlled, they had all of Germany as USSR controlled. And that just disgusted my stupid little brain. 8-year-old me turning on the car light. My dad, you are accused of anti-Soviet behavior. The court finds you guilty. That's right. It is annoying when the light's on back there. Although I think our dad's screaming was probably an overreaction. The English learning a storm took out nearly half of the Spanish Navy without them having to lift a finger. Another blessing from the Lord. England and Japan have such similar histories at times. No fighting for a few years? Europeans, I crave violence. Honestly, it's been kind of peaceful for a while. Getting a little scared, Europe. Don't do it again. Europeans during WW1 when it's Christmas. Let's all have a ceasefire and play football. How wholesome. Americans during the Revolution when it's Christmas. We ride at dawn. Or we sail at dawn. Didn't George Washington? George Washington did not care about Christmas. Renaissance painters learning how to use perspective. It's funny how some distances make everything seem so small. Why am I seeing a Frozen meme? This is getting weird. Oh god, here we go. History quiz. Number 1. Historians date the Anglo-Saxon period as A, B, C, D. Oh, E. Historians are nerds and don't typically go on dates. This is my kind of teacher right here. That's why historians are always worried about dates. Dude, who cares? US in a tug of war. US all of a sudden getting a new partner to help. What? They're tugging it against China and the British? This is all very confusing. This is when Nigeria was fighting itself? What is this story? Whoa, what a mess. What a mess. Look at these two sides. What even is this? This looks like some unrealistic alt history mod. Nature is humans' best friend. Nature will never hurt humans. People in Pompeii. I wish that were so. What 14-year-old girl put this on her Facebook page? What even is this? Are they even trying anymore? This is, come on. Soldiers on the Western Front. In the spirit of Christmas, let's call a truce. Commanders on the Western Front. You can't do that. Soldiers, I said we truce today. Such a weird event. And then the next day they just had to go back to just oofing each other. Margaret Thatcher and Irish textbooks. Margaret Thatcher in Argentine textbooks. Margaret Thatcher in British textbooks. Really? I thought the British liked her. I really don't know much about this lady. Humans spend millennia practicing chess. A computer in 1997 haven't existed for 1 year. Beep boop boop bop, beep boop boop bop. So this is when Deep Blue, the computer, became like the strongest chess grandmaster or something like that. Technology just dabbing on us once again. Baby can't bench press 100 pounds. Sparta. Hi, my name is Failure. This is seconds before he gets kicked off the cliff too. How adorable. What a shame. When Russia surrenders, but then you see American flags on the Western Front, and they also are holding these new fancy double-barreled shotguns. Grinch came out in the year 2000, so it's permitted here. Movie history. I'm gonna keep saying it. I want more. These mines are my territory. Yep. And Chile is a sovereign nation? Yep. As a sovereign nation, we can make our own decisions. That makes sense to me. Then let me nationalize those mines. Kaboom. Oh, USA. This is the story of many South American countries. USA, open your borders to us so we can trade. Japan, no. USA brings out the Navy. I said we trade today. I can't get Bill Wirtz's voice open up out of my head. Sometimes what a person needs is just one piece. Winning a world. Oh, Germany. Germany in all of their aspects is basically perfect. They just don't have this one small part. We've got some ancient people just staring some more. Oh, now they're happy. What's going on? Oh, they're going underneath his... Oh, it's time. Pee-pee time. Polynesians colonizing tiny islands in the Pacific. Vikings attempting to colonize America. Thank you. I'm not saying Vikings, that was pretty cool. Vikings got there. Polynesians will never get enough credit. I just want to know how. How do they do that? If anything, if aliens did come here, why would they help build massive triangles in the desert? They'd probably help the Polynesians navigate the oceans. Britain, tea and spices. Indian subcontinent. Oh, what a beautiful relationship. Britain grows up. Oh, Indian subcontinent. Well, He survives that. I mean, barely though. Her, babe, come over. Me, I can't, I'm studying. Her, I've gathered the forces to retake Constantinople. Me, in the full costume and everything. Actually, that's not hard. I'm always wearing this stuff. When you're a 17-year-old boy, newly arrived at the front in 1916, and your sergeant tells you to pee on a rag and wrap it around your face? Your tactics confuse me and frighten me, sir. Was this to somehow stop the spicy wind? This had something to do with that spicy wind, huh? Yes, I need to unify the German states. Bismarck. What else is he known for but this? Nordic kids after hearing metal music in the 1970s. It defines who I am. And they've been sticking to this for like 50 years now. They're still super into this music. Zeus, I can explain. Poseidon, you have lightning bolts? All I got is a trident. Hades, trident? All I got was an invisibility cap. They're sisters. You guys are getting stuff? Oh, I didn't even really think about that. I don't know anything about mythology. I guess it's not surprising. At last, my metal creation lives. Hello, world. Robot, I am your creator and your supreme commander. You are my superior commander. You will do everything I say. I will do everything you say. Pay taxes. Frick you. Freedom noises. Tea goes in the ocean. Man, this thing just didn't work out, huh? Cuba and South America fighting each other in Angola. The rest of the world, I can explain. Dang it, I would have gotten this meme, but I still haven't watched that video yet. Britain, we stand alone. Britain also with the British Raj, Canada, South Africa, New Zealand, Australia. I mean, it's for dramatic effect. They had to make the US think this, so they, you know, helped out a little bit. 24th of December, fighting. The 25th of December, football. 26th of December, back to fighting. Time for a bonk. Greece, giving the medal to 5 out of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Yeah, what about Egypt? Soviet officer slaps roof of the gulag. It's so big that we can never become full. That's a nice looking gulag, I think. Is it this welcoming? But we'll try. Oh, that's kind of scary. I was gonna say, this doesn't seem like a terrible, you know, could be like a winter wonderland. More people would keep it warmer though. If Genghis Khan, so Khan you. George Lucas, I'll keep my directing salary at $150,000. Only if I can keep the merchandising rights to my next movie, The Star Wars. Fox executives, what an excellent deal. We accept. Couple years later, Fox executives. There's no way they thought it was gonna be a hit. There's no way. Especially if they went on one of the production days. Probably thought this was gonna be a massive joke, and it kind of was a massive joke. It was basically saved in editing. It's as easy as crushing an ant, says Italy. Italy goes to ant. Oh, that ant is Greek. No, 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 no. Italy gets pushed down. Please don't hurt me. Is this Germany then? Germany's gonna help you out. Just one more random island. Hey, the French liked random islands too, a little bit, not to this extent. British interpreting the Hindu text for the first time. Tear here. Oh, nice, yeah, tear. That's right. That's my mistake. US giving Marshall Plan recovery aid to Japan. Big box of no-no anime. That'll about do it. Missouri voting for the winner of every presidential election from 1904 to 2000. Except in 1956, they were kind of off there. I want to know how well Ohio was doing, because wasn't Ohio pretty good at picking for a while? Until just 2020. They don't know. I'm about to cross the Alps with elephants. Animal, don't do it. Don't be a Chad. Son, why do you always have the black screen when I came in? Well, Dad, I was just playing. Hey, is that me? The Helen Keller Okay, it's been like 3,000 years since I saw the last Helen Keller meme. Memes about movies that just turned 20 years old. Memes about actual history, even if it isn't recent. Yeah, that's gonna get a big downvote from me. Oof. The Austrians discovering coffee after raiding the camps of retreating Ottomans. This is some serious gourmet. Is that really what happened? They're probably bouncing off the walls. No wonder they couldn't stop them. Government gives millions of dollars to a space project. Astronaut brings back rock. Government, oh my god! This is incredible. Realistically speaking, honestly, that sewer worker from the very beginning probably did start with a hello there. If only he could drop in from the roof too. And thank you to the December patrons: Plebeian Tribune, Julius Cheeser, Lenin Lover 419, FusionWolf, Manny 74, RalseiTree, DOOCHBAGGINS, Deezer123, Mac, Rat Smacker 3000, AryanAfterHours, LuxembourgLover, Mayonnaise Incorporated, Pelovski, ClBlr, Ballinlikestalin, Elijah Senpai, and stepstowar. Thank you